Star Wars: The Force Unleashed is an action-adventure video game that was released in 2008. Developed by LucasArts, the game is set in the Star Wars universe and takes place between the events of the prequel and original Star Wars trilogies. In the game, players take control of a character named Starkiller, a powerful Force user who serves as Darth Vader's secret apprentice. The game's story follows Starkiller as he carries out a series of missions for Darth Vader, which involve hunting down and eliminating Jedi survivors of Order 66. Along the way, Starkiller discovers that he has a conscience and begins to question his loyalty to Vader. This leads him to ultimately rebel against his master and side with the Rebel Alliance. One of the game's key features is its use of Force powers. Starkiller is able to use a variety of Force abilities, such as Force Push, Force Pull, and Force Lightning, to defeat his enemies and solve puzzles. The game also features a combo-based combat system, which allows players to chain together attacks and perform devastating finishing moves. The game's graphics and sound design are also noteworthy. The game features detailed character models, realistic environments, and impressive visual effects. The game's soundtrack, composed by Mark Griskey, is also a highlight, featuring a mix of original music and iconic Star Wars themes. The game was well received by both critics and fans upon its release. Critics praised the game's story, graphics, and use of Force powers, but some criticized the game's repetitive combat and short length. Despite these criticisms, the game went on to become a commercial success, selling over 7 million copies worldwide. The game also spawned a sequel, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2, which was released in 2010. The sequel continued the story of Starkiller and introduced new Force powers and gameplay mechanics. However, the sequel was not as well received as the original game, with critics and fans criticizing its short length and lack of innovation. Overall, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed remains a beloved entry in the Star Wars video game franchise. Its engaging story, innovative gameplay mechanics, and impressive graphics and sound design make it a must-play for any Star Wars fan or action-adventure game enthusiast.